Okay, welcome to the first block of the prepare to play phase. This block is sort of 2 blocks in one, so it's a 4-week block. We've done this to try and sort of understand and appreciate that you're back to full training now and games are happening again, so we don't want too much frequency or too much change, I should say, too much change in your program. So for this block, we've kind of divided up. Each week is slightly different, but can now working on more the aerobic power of stuff as opposed to the capacity stuff. So shorter duration. So week 15, which it'll be when you do this, so we want you to do 2 sets of 5 repetitions and 90 seconds work and 90 seconds rest. So 1-to-1 ratio work to rest 5 times, and then take a 3-minute rest then before you're doing the second block. So 2 sets of 5 repetitions of 90 seconds work and 90 seconds rest. Now, within those 90 seconds, as we said at the latter phase of the last block, is select what you want to do. You can do this with ball work. 90 seconds work can be done with ball work, can be done technically high intensity with the ball, which would be great. You and your partner can work 1-to-1, absolutely perfect for this kind of setting, and then you get your 3 minutes rest at the end. Set up a drill that's most appropriate for your environment, the facilities you have, or you might just want to do a 90 seconds run, absolutely fine. It's going to induce a similar aerobic demand of the body, and also it's going to induce the adaptation that we're looking for. But if you can keep it functional with the ball, absolutely fantastic. If you work with a partner, that's even better. Obviously stay within the guidelines and restrictions and make sure you are staying safe in your training, but that's something you can start doing now, I guess, when things have opened up and you're outside and all that kind of stuff. And then week 16, then it's 3 times 6 repetitions, and now it's 60 seconds rest and 60 seconds 6 seconds work and 60 seconds rest. So 3 sets of 6 repetitions, 60 on, 60 off, a minute on, minute off. Week 17 then is 3 times 8 repetitions of 30 on, 30 off. So you can see the volume is increasing and the duration is coming down, if you like, but the intensity now is going to go up also. So the volume in terms of repetitions, but the volume in terms of duration of work is actually going down a little bit. So kind of replicating the high intensity, the real kind of those moments in the game where it's real intense. That's what we're trying to replicate a little bit now. And the last week then of this 4-week block is 3 times 10 of 30 on, 30 off as well. And every set is almost a 3 minutes rest, so there's plenty of rest in between the sets. You're just working really hard when you're on it. And obviously those 3 times 10 it's just 5 minutes work is what you need to be going for. 5 minutes sounds like a lot of time, but it's 1 on, 1 off in between that as well. So make it as functional as you can, make it enjoyable, make it as fun. Working 30 seconds, 30 on, 30 off is not easy, it's no joke, it's tough in intensity, but if you can make it a bit functional, maybe just picking up balls, soling with the ball, dropping it again, running back, and just 30 seconds work, have your timer, use an app if you want to use an app. There's just if you want that sound of when the time is up and when it's finishing and when it starts again, or if you're with your partner, just a 1-to-1, one's timing, one's running, and then vice versa. Okay, so a nice block coming up. You will definitely benefit from this block if you've been doing the other stuff. So as I said to you at the start, it's about building up that mountain. So what we were doing is building the base of the mountain. Now we're getting to the peak, and if we add that base really big on that mountain, we can have a higher peak. And this is where now we're trying to get into that more higher end stuff, but you need to have done it under a base. And if you haven't done it, I would advise you to go back into a few weeks into the more longer duration stuff, lower intensity stuff, to really kind of benefit from this type of work. But I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying being back in football. I hope you and hurling, and I hope that you're getting the benefit from this training. So keep going, stay consistent. See you again soon.